welcome to my room. Bonjour, mademoiselle. Welcome to Paris, the land of the baguette. Clavicular in Paris, one of my favorite shows going on at the moment. I truly am enjoying this show very much, not only because of its ridiculousness, but because how absurd it is. Now, if you guys do have a life and have not been keeping up with the situation currently in Paris, there is a heat wave brought over by Clavicular, the hottest looks maxer at the moment. Now, by hotness, I do mean that he is getting rejected and he is throwing tantrums online, which is very funny to me.
That's one bad street? Nah, dude, this is the average block in Paris. I'm not gonna lie, it might be even worse than this. So you're telling me that this is the average French person? This is literally what comes up when you Google French person, okay? They're just fucking clowns. Poor physique because of low wages and super high cost of living. This is literally what peasants would eat in like the 18th century was bread. They're eating baguettes out of necessity. They're literally in the worst economy in the world.
Now, if there's one thing I have learned in life is that sometimes things just don't go your way. And what do you do in those occasions? Do you live with it? Do you learn and do you reflect? No, you blame the French. Blaming the French for not being able to afford essentials like baguettes. Blaming the French for not accepting his level of MOGGED. Blaming the French for not accepting him in France because he is just too perfect. Too perfect for French. The French people cannot comprehend such levels of perfection. The perfection he brings to the table by looking like young Sheldon, which the actor of young Sheldon did respond and clearly stated that he mogged Clavicular. The internet seemed to agree. Who am I to say otherwise? Clearly mogged. Clavicular has been going quite viral, especially more recently, because of his nose surgery, which he did do live with Dr. Miami.
The looksmaxer Clavicular's nose job has gone viral, with people claiming that he's been botched. His nose job was performed on June 3rd by Dr. Miami, and it was live streamed to his audience on Kick. And this is a video of him streaming approximately 1 to 2 weeks after the operation, looking at his nose from various angles. And from my standpoint, the early results do appear to be very reasonable. But yesterday he posted this video with the caption, "POV, you descended, but there was a time." So is he unhappy with the results of his nose job? Well, people online are claiming that he's been botched. But the fact is, it takes 6 to 12 months for all the swelling to come down off of a rhinoplasty surgery. And he is literally only 2 weeks after the operation, so he is super early in the healing process. And his plastic surgeon, Dr. Miami, is well known for doing really good nose jobs.
People were not really happy about how it turned out, but he seems to be quite happy with it. Sometimes. I'm not sure. He seems to like it? Maybe? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know if he's okay with it. I don't know if he's coping with it. I genuinely have no idea. This man is very hard to comprehend. I'm gonna say he didn't like it. Honestly, because it doesn't look that good. He has been getting clowned on by his own community and he is not taking it quite well, even though his whole brand is clowning on other people. As I have stated, he is a difficult man to comprehend.
You don't need to do any more.
Do any more what?
Any of the stuff that you're doing.
Okay.
You're good.
Yeah, I think I've been seeing a lot of hate about it. I think it looks great.
Well, a lot of the pictures that went viral
Or swollen.
were edited.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know
So like,
that.
it's funny because that was a big thing Kick Clippers used to do, is they used to edit the photos to make you look stupid. So
Yeah,
it goes viral.
that's fucked.
He used to fucking do that because he used to be a Clipper.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Well, he was just, they're trying to get paid. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Clavicular's journey through France is not going quite well. He is being rejected by every single person who has ever stepped foot in France, but he doesn't seem to comprehend it. Because as he has stated in one of his lives, he is just so nice to women. He just wants to spread love and joy through France. His whole branding, as we know, is just spreading kindness. So he genuinely does not comprehend why people think of him as a predator in France.
So let me get this straight. I say, you know, you ladies look beautiful. They go up and literally stab them, and I'm somehow the bad guy in France. It's like, let's keep the women of France safe, okay? Let's protect them. Let's advocate for them. It's outrageous.
How much?
but you would try and watch
depends.
it.
It'd be hot yoga in my bedroom with you. Unisex?
I don't know if you like that though.
But the real question is, will it lead to sex?
But as I have learned by seeing so many clavicular clips, I truly do believe his niche is in the manifestation guru department because he seems to be so delusional, only the manifestation gurus can understand. This level of delusion in a person is why people continue watching him, because it is so baffling how this man can get rejected so many times, how this man can get clowned on so many times and still find the effort and the logic to blame everyone else but himself. It is so funny to watch someone do mental cartwheels in their brain to try and blame other people for him clearly being the problem.
Literally what happened, by the way. Chat, if you guys weren't aware, the girls who rejected me were going on TikTok and flexing it. If that doesn't go to show that it's literally just all for clout and attention, then I don't know what does. Off camera, if I'm a regular guy, if they don't know who I am, which is impossible because I'm more famous than all of the Kardashians, you know, they're going. A random French guy goes up to them. Are you kidding me? So you're telling me that this is the average French person and they're not going, right? If this motherfucker is cold approaching with success, you know, I go up, it's obviously for attention. Every single person in this entire country is talking about me. It's insane. It's unbelievable.
Since he's been getting rejected so much in Paris, he has found other ways to cope with this rejection. Like blaming the fact that he's just so famous, so internationally recognized, that people just reject him to tell their friends and family that they've rejected Clavicular. You know, it's the same feeling of getting your master's degree. You put it up there as a trophy of I've rejected Clavicular. He truly does believe the only reason he's been getting rejected in Paris, he's just too famous for Paris. People there see him and they see his star power and they're like, no, I cannot date someone this famous and this well recognized. Even though so many people in the comment section have been pointing out that no one has any clue who he is in Paris, and the only reason people, well, some people might know him is because they just clown on him, but he doesn't seem to comprehend that. That does not exist in Clavicular's mind. He read that comment and pretended he didn't read it. Now, the newest addition to the Clavicular team is this French model that has been accompanying Clavicular through all of his journey through Paris. I just want to know, are they keeping this woman hostage? Every time she looks at the camera, you could just see her asking for help. Why does she look like she is in pain every single time this man speaks to her? I don't know how much they paid her, but it was not enough. It was not enough. She truly did seem like she was having the worst day of her life. Watching Clavicular roam the streets of Paris is quite funny. I understand why the people in Paris do not seem to like him and why they want him gone. I do understand why a lot of Parisians are basically flicking him off as he walks through the streets. He is genuinely just a rude person. Through most of the clips you'll see, he's just being rude. He really does not even try to be a little bit nice. I truly do believe no one hates Clavicular more than this man hates himself. If I'm being honest, there was a point where he looked good. Like, there was a point in his looks maxing career where he looked like a good looking man. He looked good. But the more he's tried to ascend, the uglier he's been getting. And I feel like a lot of his fans are catching on to that. Genuinely, what the fuck is this? You got a nose job, you did all this work to now look like young Sheldon. Come on. Even the average French man photo, I'm sure mocks you. It is genuinely baffling how this man still has a platform. I don't know why people seem to like him that much, especially seeing a lot of the comments from his fans. Like, they truly do believe this man is good looking and he moggs everyone. I don't know where that mogging is. Maybe I'm just blind. You know, I need glasses. Maybe these glasses don't allow me to see the level of mog Clavicular has. Hopefully one day I will be cured so I can be able to witness the level of mog Clavicular has to offer. But as of right now, I do not comprehend it, I do not understand it, and I do not see it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Make sure to subscribe and leave a comment if you think Clavicular truly does mog and if you think he will make it out of Paris alive. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.